Viltrox AF 55mm F1.8 EVO FE review. Real APO sharpness and clean color results. Have you ever nailed the moment only to zoom in and see color fringing around the edges? I once shot a backlit portrait that looked perfect on the screen, then noticed purple halos along the subject's hairline. It killed the magic. That sting is real. If you've been there, you know exactly how frustrating that feels. You start second-guessing every highlight and high-contrast edge. Brain fog creeps in while editing, trying to fix chromatic aberration that shouldn't be there. A friend told me he spent an extra hour cleaning up files from a sunset shoot. That adds up. There has to be a cleaner, sharper way to shoot without fighting your glass afterward. Then everything changed when I found the Viltrox AF 55mm F1.8 EVO FE. Don't just grab any full-frame prime lens. Make sure it has apochromatic optical correction, so you never waste time on color fringing that everyone complains about again. The first thing I noticed was clarity. Wide open at f1.8, the detail snaps into place without that soft haze some lenses show. The APO design aligns red, green, and blue wavelengths more precisely, which means cleaner highlights and far less chromatic aberration in backlit scenes. Let me be honest, I expected good performance for the size, not this level of consistency. The 55mm focal length gives a natural perspective for portraits and street work, while the smooth bokeh creates separation without looking artificial. At just around 370 grams, it feels balanced on Sony bodies, encouraging all-day carry instead of fatigue. Autofocus with the STM motor is quick and quiet, useful for both stills and video. A wedding shooter I know nearly missed a golden hour portrait due to time pressure. He trusted this lens wide open and delivered crisp results without heavy post-fix work. Relief matters. Here's what surprised me. The 0.43 meter close focus makes it quietly versatile for detail shots and product work too. Over time, the Viltrox AF 55mm F1.8 EVO FE becomes less about specs and more about confidence. You stop worrying about high contrast edges. You spend less time correcting color in post. That efficiency compounds across projects. Respected reviewers have called it phenomenally sharp, even wide open, with some comparisons showing it holding its own against far more expensive first-party lenses. An industry reviewer highlighted the APO correction as a meaningful real-world advantage, especially in backlit scenes where many standard primes struggle. Influencers who tested it in portrait and street setups consistently mention clean rendering and strong corner performance. One everyday user wrote that it compared favorably with lenses costing several times more, which says something about its optical polish. I noticed something similar during long editing sessions. Files from this lens required less cleanup, especially around bright edges and specular highlights. Some photographers hesitate because 55mm feels different from the classic 50mm. Fair point. In practice, that slight shift often gives portraits a touch more balance without obvious compression. It grows on you. If sharpness and clean color matter most, this lens makes a strong case for itself. The Viltrox AF 55mm F1.8 EVO FE is about shooting with more clarity and spending less time fixing files later. Thousands of Sony shooters are discovering that an APO prime can quietly elevate both portraits and everyday photography, though results may vary depending on technique and lighting. Clean files change your workflow. If you're ready for sharper images with less color fringing, check the affiliate link in the description or pinned comment and explore how the Viltrox AF 55mm F1.8 EVO FE fits your kit today.
For demo videos and current pricing, check the link in the description.